Ruy Lopez opening, Morphy defense, Breyer, Zaitsev hybrid variation, 11.NBD2BB712.BC2 Re813.NF1BF814.NG3G615.A4C516.D5C4. Intense. That was a serious game. White really outplayed black in that one. Both players had an amazing opening. White was a cut above black in the middle game. Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. e5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen and dark-squared bishop. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and prepares to castle. Nc6 develops the knight toward the center, protects the pawn on e5, and eyes the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. a6 forces the bishop to decide, exchange or retreat. ba4 safely retreats the bishop while keeping pressure on the knight. Nf6 attacks the undefended e4 pawn and develops the knight at the same time. Castling gets the king out of the center and prepares to develop the rook to e1. b7 develops the dark-squared bishop and prepares to castle. 1 rupee centralizes the rook and protects the e4 pawn. b5 gains space on the queen side and forces the bishop to the b3 square. bb3 is forced, but the bishop is well placed because it attacks the f7 square. d6 defends the e5 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. c3 prepares the d2-d4 pawn break and clears the c2 square for the light-squared bishop. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. h3 prevents black from developing the light-squared bishop to g4, which would pin the knight and make it hard for white to play d4. nb8 retreats the knight in order to relocate it to d7. Black plans to fianchetto the light-squared bishop on b7 and doesn't want the knight to block it on c6. d4 attacks the e5 pawn, controls the center and opens the diagonal for the dark-squared bishop to develop. nbd7 develops the knight toward the center, defends the e5 pawn and keeps the a8h1 diagonal open for black's light-squared bishop. nbd2 develops the knight toward the center and protects the e4 pawn. bb7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. bc2 retreats with the bishop to defend the e4 pawn. Re8 moves the rook to a central file and frees the f8 square for black's pieces. Nf1 maneuvers the knight toward the king side and prepares to play either ne3 or ng3 while also opening the diagonal for the dark-squared bishop. bf8 retreats the bishop to defend the king side and unblock the e-file. ng3 activates a knight and overprotects the e4 pawn. g6 prepares to fianchetto the dark-squared bishop to g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. This strikes at the center, countering the opponent's ability to grab space. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. The opposing bishop is kicked by a pawn, and must now move or be captured. This moves the bishop to safety. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. The rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. It is the last book move. This protects the attacked pawn. It is good. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. It is good. That's what I would have recommended. It is best. Very precise. It is best. This connects the rooks, which helps them coordinate together in the future. It is excellent. This allows the knight to control more squares. It is excellent. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This is a fair move. It is good. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is a mistake. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is good. This overlooks a better way to recapture a piece. It is a mistake. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This wins material. It is good. This threatens to fork pieces. It is a mistake. This ignores an opportunity to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. This allows the opponent to fork pieces. It is a mistake. That was a truly amazing move. It is brilliant. This captures a knight and eliminates a threat. It is best. This attacks a queen that cannot escape. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This is the strongest option. It is best. Capturing that queen wins material. It is excellent. Right on target. It is best. That was a free pawn. It is best. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. It is best. This evades the check from the bishop. It is excellent. This move puts the pawn on a safer square. This threatens to take an open file with the rook. It is excellent. This doubles the rooks onto a single file, which allows them to team up to create threats. It is excellent. The rook is now on an open file, which helps control squares across the board. It is best. A solid choice. It is excellent. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. It is best. This blocks the attack on a queen that could have been captured. It is best. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. Takes back. It is best. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. It is excellent. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. It is best. This wins material. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a pawn. It is best. This threatens to play checkmate. It is best. That was a free rook. It is best. This reveals a check. It is best. This allows a forced checkmate. It is an inaccuracy. With the right follow-up, this will lead to checkmate. It is best. This reveals an attack on a queen. It is best. This continues the checkmate threat. It is best. This evades the check from the queen. It is forced. This overlooks an opportunity to threaten checkmate. This permits the opponent to capture the checking bishop. It is a miss. That was a serious game. White really outplayed black in that one. Both players had an amazing opening. White was a cut above black in the middle game.